Well, I'm here with Ray, and Ray, I understand you've retired recently.
Yes, I retired a couple of years ago.
In theory?
In theory, yeah, but I suppose with Angela being at home and I got to that age, I thought, pack it in. But when she went into the nursing home, I thought, I'm not sitting at home on my own all day, so that's why I started doing a few little jobs.
Yeah.
But a few little jobs turned into nearly 12 months of jobs, so I seem to be working harder now than I did before. So.
And you decided you're taking on less responsibility now, just doing jobs as and when sort of thing? Yeah,
I mean, most of the jobs last about 3-4 days a week, which is long enough.
Yeah.
If less, better for me.
Yeah.
I can sit in it. If it's a nice day, I can go in the garden. If not, I can do my ironing or my housework. So, yeah.
And you've decided it's time for you to stop your role as caretaker at the church as well?
Yes, I'd been thinking it for a while, mainly while Angela was at home, but I've just kept it on, and I felt it was getting a bit much for me, just getting stressed, and so I thought, no, enough's enough. So with having the COVID and everything else going on at the moment, and everything was taking a break from church, I thought, now is the time to do it. So that's when I told Beryl and Neil that enough's enough. I've been doing it long enough, I think. So.
How long have you been doing it? Maybe a lot of people won't know how long.
About 19-20 years. Well, it was me and Angela at first,
right.
But the reason we started doing it was because Craig used to do it. But when he got a job and left home, Angela and I talked about it, so we mentioned it to whoever at the time, I can't remember, so we said we'd take it over. So we used to go and do the cleaning and everything else and the moving of whatever. And then of course when Angela became too ill to do it, I used to do it on my own. But
it's a lot though, isn't it? Yes.
It is a lot.
Yeah.
It was when I went away 2 or 3 years ago, and Hayley did it while I was away.
Mm-hmm.
And when I came back, I said, would you like to carry on doing the cleaning? And she said yes. So that's when I packed in the cleaning and just kept on doing the caretaking work and whatever else. So.
What was the most challenging bit about the caretaking job?
Getting up at 2 o'clock in the morning and going and stop the alarm.
When something's gone off.
Well, yeah. Sometimes the doors in the kitchen where the boilers are, if it's windy day, they used to blow open. But I always used to keep putting the trolley against them. People kept moving the trolley, so when the wind blew, the doors opened, set the alarm. But at the back of your mind, you're thinking, yes, I know what it is, because it tells you what zone, but you still think, well, no, I'll go and check.
Yeah.
So you get out of bed and go and check, and you were right. Somebody had moved the trolley. So you pull the trolley back, set the alarm, and you come back home and get back to sleep again, if you can.
Yeah. And what did you most appreciate about doing it? Funny question, but was there anything which you particularly enjoyed or liked in doing the job?
I think it was just the satisfaction of being there, you know. Yeah. Like on a Wednesday night when they'd had the luncheon club and there's nobody else there. I used to take me CDs with me and put them on the sound system and have it loud,
blasting out,
hoovering away and singing away, and
yeah,
it was just comfort and I really enjoyed it. There were times where you think I could do without this tonight,
Yeah.
But you knew it needed doing, but you
Yeah.
went down and did it, and it was good,
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, I know for everyone in church, just to know that chairs are going to be there. You come in on a Sunday morning and it's all set out and all that kind of thing,
Well, this was it. You used to go there and you're thinking, you're doing this so that they can come and enjoy the church service.
Yeah.
You were doing it, you felt blessed some days, and
Yeah.
It's
part of your service to the church.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like when John Rigby was still with us. He used to come down on a Friday after I'd cleaned through with doing all the toilets and everything. He used to say to me on a Sunday, he said, I love coming down here on a Friday afternoon or Friday evening, early Friday evening, because it was such a lovely smell in the place and you knew everything was clean.
Yeah.
And it's things like that you remember from different people, so it was
sense of satisfaction.
Satisfaction, yeah.
Well, I really appreciate the work that you've done and the fact that you were there and just really reliable and constant in that, and it's a huge part of what the church has been, and just so grateful for your years of service with that. You've been doing that for 19, 20 years, but how long have you been in the church? A bit longer?
Oh, church a bit longer, yeah. When did we start going? 91.
Right.
What it
30
was,
years.
Yeah, it was Obskirk Outreach when they did round this estate. Angela was at home one afternoon, and I think it was Keith and Lynn that came and knocked on the door, and she invited them in, and she had a chat. And then on the Saturday, her and Craig went to Cornerstone for the celebrations Saturday evening.
Right.
And she came home and she told me what was going on, what had happened and everything else. And she enjoyed going, so she started going to the church. And then I started going in the October. And then the following year, 92, Easter, April, the three of us got baptised with Dorothy Rawstone,
Oh, wow.
Peter Holt and Josephine Holt.
Wow.
Yeah. It was a lovely service on the Sunday evening.
Brilliant.
So, yeah, it's been enjoyable going to the church. Met some nice people there, and yeah.
Well, it's this time's difficult because we can't be able to hold services in the same way, and we are starting meeting together, but it's not everyone there. So I wanted to be able to do this just because there's people who get the DVDs, and there's others who watch it at home, and others who then pick it up on YouTube, just for people to know that you're no longer.
I've finished my job.
You've finished that for now. And
I've finished that for now, yeah.
Yeah, for now. And
don't ring me, I'll ring you.
And we would love to be able to say thank you in a way that's appropriate, and will be something else coming along to say thank you. But just on behalf of the church, just say I really appreciate the years that you've done that and your faithful service in that. And from all of us, just a really warm and heartfelt thank you.
Thank you.
And look forward to you not leaving the church.
No, I'm not leaving the church. No, you still got to put up with me.
Well, yeah, that's
yeah.
But just for what you've been doing in that role for so long, it's been a significant role. And like many, I think there's so much which happens in the church which isn't really seen, but it's seen when it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
And so that, if people come in on a Sunday morning and the chairs aren't out, they certainly know.
Well, this is it, it's just one of those things,
Yeah.
But, yeah.
So thank you and bless you in these coming years, and I hope your retirement is fulfilling in that.
Thank you.
And just one last question, you mentioned Angela, obviously she's in the home now. How's she doing at the minute?
Everything's okay. I ring up 2 or 3 times a week.
Because you can't get to see her.
I can't get to see her, no. But because of the way she is, it's no good saying, well, can't you go to the window and chat through the window? She would not know what's going on. It's just hard for her and hard for me.
Yeah.
And I'm just looking forward to the day that I can go and sit and hold her hand again.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
No, I know.
So...
Yeah.
But...
think you've done marvellously. I mean, I've said this other times. You know, just the way you've given yourself to her and loved her. And
well, we've been married 42 years.
No, I know.
You know, you can't just turn your back on somebody. You know, it's when you hear about these youngsters who last 6 months in that, and you know, you've got to work at it. It's like everything. You know,
you've been an example to us.
It's not been easy at times.
No,
I've had some hard times.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I've come through so far, and we'll keep going.
Yeah, no, I've seen that. Your faith has been strong through that, and will continue to be.
Yeah.
So thank you on behalf of everyone, and we'll see you on a screen as people look at this. But just bless you as you go forward in these coming years.
Thank you. Bye, everybody.
Thanks, Ray. Bye for now.
Bye.